my jokes were bad.
Bruh, I didn't even tell a joke yet. What's up everyone? In today's video I'm going to be talking about 5 reasons why I think that The Dark Knight is the best Batman movie. These 5 reasons are sorted randomly and thus aren't ranked. Feel free to agree or to disagree with my takes and let me know your own opinion in the comment section. Before I start, please check out my friend's first ever edit on YouTube. It's a cool Joker edit and it will mean a lot to him if you guys check it out. The link to the video will be in the description. Alright, so let's start. So the first reason why I think The Dark Knight is the best Batman movie is the score. I think that most of us are familiar with Hans Zimmer's incredible work in composing. He might even be my favorite composer, and the score for The Dark Knight is, just like many of his other scores, nothing short of brilliant. James Newton Howard, known for composing the music in the Hunger Games movies, also worked on the score for this one, so this is twice as effective. I get chills every time I listen to the score, especially during Like a Dog Chasing Cars and Introduce a Little Anarchy. It's a perfect example of how music helps setting the tone for a movie and how it can enhance your experience with a movie. That's how powerful it is. The second reason is the screenplay. At the end of the day, the screenplay might be the most important thing when you want to make a good movie. It's hard to make a good movie out of a bad screenplay, but if the screenplay is good, then the only thing left is the execution of it. Christopher and Jonathan Nolan's screenplay here is fantastic. There's so much packed into 2.5 hours of runtime. There's themes, unpredictability, and there's so much excitement, just because the story is structured in such a way that it completely immerses you into it. The story goes in directions you're not expecting, it contains great twists, surprises, emotion, and even shades of humor. There's almost too much to mention. Are you planning to watch this movie for the first time ever? Well, then that probably won't be your last time. The third reason is the directing. As I told you, the execution of the screenplay is another important thing, obviously. Christopher Nolan is both the writer and director of this movie, and he always manages to excel in both departments. Not only the screenplay, which he wrote with his brother, is fantastic, but also Christopher Nolan's directing is next level good. Only he can add such a tone, such an atmosphere to Gotham. Of course, he, together with his co-writer, also knows the screenplay way and way better than anyone else, and that shows. The level of epicness he adds to action scenes, the level of tension he adds to some dialogue-heavy scenes, the level of emotion he adds to certain scenes, he does it with such talent. But we all know how talented Nolan is, and his first Oscar for the Best Director he won this year is extremely well deserved. Reason number 4 is Heath Ledger's Joker. It feels like The Dark Knight has an infinite amount of unforgettable moments and elements, but the most impressive part of the entire movie is most likely Heath Ledger's incredible performance as the Joker. Seriously one of the best acting performances of all time. Every actor and every actress in this movie does a great job in portraying their characters, many even did much better than someone would expect, but Heath Ledger is the one who surpasses them all. The way he embodies the character is surreal. His Joker is creepy and psychopathic, like he should be, and he steals the show in every scene he is in. Every scene of his is rewatchable and sends a chill down your spine. The fifth reason is the atmosphere. This might be a project of the directing, cinematography, etc., but it's worth to give it an individual mention. It's also quite difficult to describe how the atmosphere feels during the viewing. It's exactly how it should be in a crime movie. The whole place is moody and grey, which causes this sense of mysteriousness. For first-time watchers, it leaves you clueless about what will happen, and for people who rewatch it, knowing what will happen won't reduce the level of tension running through their veins. You hear me talking about the atmosphere, well the best thing you can do is experience it. That's the only way to really know. Just experience the movie and you know what I'm talking about. The Dark Knight is downright incredible. This movie is currently 16 years old, but it hasn't aged a day. When this movie came out, I was only a 2-year-old toddler. That's how old the movie is and that's how old I am. My point is that this is a movie that many people love and keep watching, and hopefully, this masterpiece will be watched by generation after generation. Imagine what we would have seen from Heath Ledger if he was still alive today. Man, he went too soon. So, to conclude, if you still haven't seen this movie yet, go watch it as soon as possible, because it will be 100% worth your time. Did you like this video? Consider subscribing so you don't miss it when I upload my next video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.